Camelot 331 here, and it's finally happened. We're talking about another fresh, a fresh company, guys. A fresh company that has joined the battle royale to try to be the worst damn company on earth. And what company is that, guys? Well, I just said fresh. And there's another thing about this company that you probably remember. Yes, that. It's absolutely terrifying. It's Subway, guys. A place where you like to go inside and get your meatballs. The delicious meatballs shoved in your face. All right? And look, I love meatball marinara subs. But I've decided to go to Firehouse now. After the revelations that have come over me. All right? They've come over me. On my face. My pores are so clean right now. You want to know why? Because Subway. It's terrible. I have a lot of messages from Subway associates that I'm going to show you right now, today, and you're going to love it and or maybe hate it, depending on how you see things in life. And also, Subway, the company's doing something pretty horrifying, and we're going to go through all of it at the end, so make sure you stay that long. But before we get into it, make sure you give this video a ginormous thumbs up doodle directly. Up doodle me, please. And make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter, message me on there, and subscribe and stuff, because that's very important. So let's jump into the first message without interruption. Check this out right here, baby. I worked at Subway for 9 years. Can you imagine that? 9 years of making me a sandwich, baby. I would probably be the size of a house, to be honest, because I just be eating all the ingredients. But I worked at Subway for 9 years, managed for 4. I hated it with everything in me by the end. I was just so scared to move on. It was my first job. I had it since I was 18 years old. My boss is pure evil and fired me at the beginning of the C-virus scare because I spoke up about worrying about bringing it home to my grandma. Shocking. It seems like every company's true colors came out when the pandemic happened. Best day of my life, honestly. Never having to step foot in that hellhole has made my life a lot brighter. Weird thing, I didn't miss the food at first. I thought I'd never want Subway again. But I've craved it a time or two. And I'm telling you, baby. I'm telling you. Meatball marinara. Put it inside me, please. No lube. Please. The soda? No. We paid people to clean the ice thing out and all the tubes, and they did a horrible job. We tried to clean them out ourselves, and I think they were just too damn gross. The owner refused to update them, just like when we got written up for worn out tiles, he had us Sharpie over, and we got written up worse for that. Sounds like something I do when I get a ding on my car. Just Sharpie over it. I advise our customers to not get a fountain pop. Don't get it, baby. Don't get it. You remember at McDonald's back in the day, my McDonald's video? All right, you remember back in the day when the roach got lodged in the nozzle and all the ice cream was filtered through the roach body for like a whole year? And you were drinking a McRoach shake? Remember that? Same thing. McRoach shake, but in Subway. Subway eat roach bodies. That's not as clever as McRoach, but it's the same premise. So if you're not convinced that you entirely don't want a roach filtered delicious large Coke from Subway, let's move on to the next message, baby. Because where we're going, you don't need pants. So this one says, so we all hate last minute customers, but I had some of the worst one night at Subway. Had 2 guys come in at 9:55. Store closed at 10. They're ordering sandwich after sandwich. Then at 9:58, 3 customers come in and just linger in the damn doorway. Then 9:59, they step over by the wall and look at the guys ordering. So I naturally assume they're friends and are just waiting for them to finish. Then at 10 o'clock, they step up to order and I tell them, sorry, but we're closed. It was 2 guys and a woman, and the woman says, okay, no problem, because she's being level-headed as hell. But the guy, though, but her husband grabs her arm and comes down to the register yelling at me, saying if we're closed, we should have told them so they wouldn't have waited. To which I explained that I thought they were friends of the other people. And it's still not over. The guy that came in first already had 6 subs and ordered another 3. It's already 10:05 at this point. They're slow with ordering, so 10:15 hits, and they try to order another 2 subs. And I don't know why you need 30 damn subs, but apparently they want 30 subs. Because usually when you want subs, it's right at close. Trust me, I know all about this. I need my meatball marinara at 10:03 on the damn dot, baby. I called the manager at the time and asked him if I can stop them from ordering anymore, and he says, abso-damn-lutely. We can't be stuck here all night. So after I cut them off, the one sits and starts eating as the other one pays. And I tell them we're closed, so they have to take their food and get the hell out of my store, baby. Get the hell out. They leave, and we finish up by 10:40 since we had extra cleanup to do. But it's not over, baby. It's never over. As I'm opening the door to leave and lock up with my coworker in tow, an old man pushes past us and starts heading to the damn line. And I tell him, sir, we're closed. And he gets an attitude and says, well, there's two of you here. So you can easily make me a sandwich, baby. Oh, hot diggity damn. Famous last words. To which I explained, we've been closed for almost an hour. All the food's put away, and even if we wanted to make his food, the register shut down so we can't ring it up. He then said he was going to burn down the... He then said, in a very calm manner apparently and socially acceptable way, he then said he's going to burn down the store with us in it next week. That seems like a complete okay reaction to not having your delicious sandwich made. Now look, if you refuse me a meatball, I'm gonna be pretty miffed, alright? I'm gonna be pretty angry. But you best believe I ain't gonna burn down your house. Maybe your garage or like a shack. You know, like a workshop with a lawnmower in it, but I'm not gonna burn down your damn place of work, baby. And why has it gotta be next week? Why can't it be tomorrow or right now? Does he have something to do? He's got something to do next week. Sorry, I'll kill you later. That's pretty psycho. And trust me, being in retail for 13 years, I understand. It seems like people love coming into stores right when they're closing. And then they linger around. Because for some reason, impeding people is just the greatest thing that's ever happened to some people's lives. Because their life is monotonous and boring. And what they want to do is ruin yours. And that's totally fine. Please ruin my life, Daddy, a little bit more. But what else have we got in this spicy goulash of meatball marinara covered ass? Well, check this next one out right here. It says, I worked at Subway for 4 years. It was an absolutely horrible experience. My boss was abhorrent. He didn't care about nothing. Would never throw stuff away. Wanted us to keep old food. Everything. My manager was worse, though. She started sleeping with our boss, and the workplace got so toxic. I don't know about you. I feel like you can sleep up. It's fine. You just can't sleep down. Don't worry about it. It's kind of sexy. You want some sexiness with your meatballs? Yes. Where do you think we got the sauce from? Oh! One of the more awful things she did was she would go to the bathroom and blow it up, baby. Now, I don't really know what she did in there, but she would destroy the bathroom and I would have to clean it. She never wore gloves, even though everyone complained. Most of the time after the bathroom, she would have noticeable amounts of the sheet. Noticeable, not even negligible, noticeable amounts of the sheet on her hands. She went around touching ingredients and I stopped her. And she just laughed and said, I like to watch them eat the ones I touch. With the sheet hands. It's just covered in the feces. I thought she was joking, but 10 minutes later, she even pointed it out. She was like, look at that guy eating the poo. And it's my poo. Do you like it inside you? Apparently she do. Everyone was sleeping with everyone. That's my kind of job, baby. The manager and the boss was just too damn much. I noped out of that situation as soon as the C-virus started, as you should. I know I joke, baby. I know I joke about it, but you never dip your pen into the company ink. So if you are still not convinced about the delicious roach burn down edition version of the eating the poo, if you're not convinced by now, I'm going to convince you with the next one. Make sure you share this video, by the way. So all your Subway eating friends and coworkers can just be instilled in constant fear and hell and roach bodies. Check this out. There's a man who comes in once a week to our Subway and gets 6 6-inch footlongs. A total of 6. He gets all of the footlongs as Subway melts. Extra meat, extra cheese, baby. And I know extra meat sounds delicious. It's something I cannot offer you. I apologize. Almost all the veggies. Oil, mayo, must. cut in half, and all of them wrapped separate. So 12 6-inch longs after it's all done. 12, baby. He says that'll last him a whole damn week, and he'll only eat them and nothing else. Sounds kind of insane, but it's a good way to meal prep, I guess. So not only are his sandwiches disgusting, but the fact that it's all he eats is also disgusting. On top of that, he's super rude. He'll come in, try to show us a fake coupon every time, get mad when we tell him we can't accept it, and tell him that it's a buy two, get one online. Claim he doesn't know how to order. And if it's me working, I have to sanitize my hands, sanitize his phone, and order for him. So he ends up getting 2 free, 3 when it's a BOGO. On top of shushing us when we ask him what he wants, interrupting other customers, complaining about every terrible experience he's ever had here, and going on and on about how he does this every week and that Subway is all he eats. It's like, thank you, my friend, for being an a-hole and also tell me that Subway is all you eat. It's like, bro, I'm just trying to pay for my damn college education right now. As soon as he leaves, finally, he always, and I mean always, baby, leaves a bad review. No matter how good of a mood I'm in, and I'm being nice, if he ends up getting half of them free, if it's someone else working and they kiss his behind the whole damn time, he still leaves a bad review. Shocking. Due to the accumulating amount of bad reviews from him, the regional reached out and told him he could have a free dinner on us for one night. I'm shocked. Story of my damn life. I'm gonna be honest, this sounds like my district manager. If anyone ever complained at GameStop, we had to give them a $25 coupon. Even when they were in the wrong. They would just make up stuff and say I slapped their baby and they get a free $25 gift card. And I'm pretty sure I didn't slap their baby. I may have slapped the mom or something, or the grandma, but never the baby. That's my rule. Never the baby. She told us that no matter what he wanted for that one night, we had to give it to him. He got the same exact same 6 foot longs, all for free, with everything on them, etc. And when he left, he left a bad review. And then also came in again the same week and tried to do it all again, baby. Give me some free sandwiches, baby. And I'm going to yell at you the whole time. And I'm going to slap your damn baby this time. So that guy's trash. And if you've worked in retail or any kind of situation like that, you've encountered that guy at least 100 times. At least 1,000 times, baby. But what next? Are you not convinced? Did he not convince you? Well, I'm going to convince you again. For the 18th damn time today. Check this one out right here. This one says, I'm going to quit my job at Subway because I got a job that pays almost twice as much as Subway pays. I'm not shocked. I haven't put in my 2 weeks because my manager is petty and she'll cut my hours as soon as you give her the notice. Instead, I put in my vacation that starts on Monday and I'm quitting when it ends because I haven't received a raise in 2 years. And last year, they didn't let me take my paid time off. F this company. That's what you do, baby. You take a vacation and you leave. That's what I do. That's what I did at GameStop because everything started to feel kind of weird. My district manager started creeping around and being creepy and telling me to resign all the time because I wasn't ranking number 1 in the company. I was only in the top 10%, which wasn't damn good enough. So I was like, you know what? I probably should take 4 weeks off. And lo and behold, here we are on YouTube grinding it out every day. I know by now you're probably convinced, but what? What has Subway as a company done to just brutalize everybody in the company? You guys ready for this? I hope you're ready for this. Check this nonsense out right here. It says Subway hits franchises with a new store closure rules. Oh, look at the dog falling in the water. It's hilarious. Subway restaurant owners are seeing red over new rules they say could require them to keep their doors open even during a snowstorm, electrical outage, or a terrorist attack. Could you imagine? You're just in New York, you know what I'm saying? And you see the plane go by and everybody's running and you're like, sorry, I got to make sandwiches right now. No, thank you. Subway stores that close more than once per year without permission, barring an act of God. A strict legal term that tends to include only the most severe of natural disasters. Risk being taken over by Milford Con Company, headed by ex-Burger King CEO John Chidsey. So basically, if you break this rule, they're just going to come take your damn restaurant from you. Because as you know, these restaurants are franchised out, so they have individual owners. The restaurant chain, which grew to popularity with $5 footlongs, is allegedly making these other new demands via a 20-year new contract rule. So basically, it's been 20 years, so they got to sign a new contract. Franchisees who choose not to agree to sign their new contracts in the event of a non-qualifying emergency away will be required to fork over 10% of their gross revenues. By contrast, Taco Bell is only 5% and Burger King is 4%. Shocking. Now, if they do sign these new rules where they have to stay open during freaking the damn nuclear holodeam cost, if they do sign it, well, they have to be open. But if they don't sign it, they have to pay 10%. That's kind of the stipulation. So it looks like Subway is going to make them do it. They're giving them outlandish punishment for not doing it. That's generally the idea. Other terms of the new contracts being handed out to the franchisees include no negative comments about Subway in any way on any forum. No using Subway's name on franchisee websites or email addresses without permission. Franchisees that leave the system prematurely must pay royalties for 3 years based on their prior year's average. Hot diggity damn. Let Subway control hours of operation, including pricing. So there's no winning. Pay $155 a month for rights to Subway. Okay, do you want my soul as well? Because you're getting that as well. When I was a franchisee, my Subway was just outside the 9/11 frozen zone. Since terrorism would not be an act of God under New York law, if this new franchise agreement had been in effect, Subway could have taken my store if I closed during 9/11. Undiggity damn believable, guys. Unbelievable. What do you think about that? What do you think? Do you think Subway be crazy as hell? Because I think Subway be crazy as hell, guys. What do you think? They can't close their stores no more. So you're going to get your store burnt down by the old guy. All right? You're going to have to drink roach-covered Coca-Colas, baby. Your manager's going to be putting the pool fingers right on your face. All right? Which, depending on who you are, you might like that kind of thing. All right? People are all going to be coming after clothes, which is pretty normal. Let's be honest. If you're not convinced, hey, I don't know what to tell you, but Firehouse has great meatball marinaras. I'm just going to put that out there right now. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe and all that nonsense. It's very important. Message me on to Twitter and Instagram. And also, don't forget, get the hell on it, diggity dog on it. Bye. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, my God.